Hello, so this is a wonderful biology question that I want us to revise through publicly. So questions gets to be revised publicly in most cases. So I just want us to revise through this, and those of you that wants to join me at the end of this session, I'm going to give my details so that you get to join. So this is ECZ biology exam standard questions. The first question is saying, distinguish between open and closed blood circulatory systems. So each time we are talking about open, so you even look at the marks that are there. So we say solutions. So we even look at the marks that are there. The first question, they just want you to distinguish, give a difference that exists between open blood circulatory system and closed blood circulatory system. What you are supposed to do here, what you need to understand, you say, okay, under open circulatory system, so open circulatory system, so open circulatory system, in open circulatory system, what you are supposed to understand is that in here, so you give a difference. I just want to give you some things that you're supposed to do here. You write a nice paragraph. So I just want to give you some points that you are supposed to write down. So you understand that in here, there is a blood. That is what blood is. We say blood in open. Blood is not always. So blood is not always contained. So blood is not always contained within what? Within, we say within blood vessels. Between blood, within blood vessels. So this is within blood vessels. So under open circulatory system, blood is not always contained within what? Within blood vessels. But rather it flows. So it does what? This one flows. Blood flows freely through what? Through cavities. Through cavities. So this is what you need to know under what? Open circulatory system. And you discover that in this case, it is this one is in direct contact with the tissues. So you can just say, okay, open circulatory system, blood is in direct contact with the tissues. But when we go to what we are calling a closed circulatory system, so when we move to a closed circulatory system, what you need to understand under that part, under closed circulatory system, you need to understand that this in this one, blood does what? Blood circulates. So we are going to say that blood circulates within a network. Within a what? We are going to say within a network of what? Blood tissues. Within a network of blood tissues. Within a network of blood tissues. So this is what you need to understand. You discover that it gets to separate it from where? From what we get to call the extracellular fluids. So whenever we are talking about the extracellular fluids, we are talking about those fluids that get to exist between the spaces that are in cells. I would say the tissue that exists, or the fluid that exists in the spaces between the cells in tissues. So this is what you just need to write there. You just say, okay, under circulatory, blood circulatory system, open blood circulatory system, blood is not always contained within vessels. Rather, it flows through, it flows freely through cavities. But under closed circulatory system, blood circulates within a network of blood tissues. This is a difference that you can note there. We move now to the next question. We move to B. So whenever you are answering such questions, you are supposed to write paragraphs. You are not supposed to write like this. you put these bullets. So you just need to write a nice paragraph. So you need to make sure that you develop that art of writing nice paragraphs. Let us now move on to the next question. Giving named examples, explain the terms single and double blood circulation. What do they mean when they say single blood circulation and double blood circulation? Even as you are explaining, we need to be giving examples. So what do we mean when we say single blood circulation? So when we go to what we mean by single blood circulation. What is single blood circulation? In this case, what you just need to understand, you discover that blood passes through the heart once during a complete circuit of the body. So this is what we mean by single circulation. So in this type of a system, you discover that blood does what? Blood passes. You just say blood passes through the what? Through the heart. Blood passes through the heart only once during a what? During a complete circuit. During a complete circuit of the body, of the what? Of the body. So we are giving a difference of the what? Of the body. This is what you need to know under single blood circulation. So blood passes through the heart only once during a complete circuit of the body. We've got different ways in which we can answer this question. I'm not saying this is the only answer. We can expand this. We can use even other terms that get to come in an exam. Let us now look at an example, since the question was saying with examples. So you discover that fish have a single circuit where deoxygenated blood is pumped from the heart to the gills, where we get to have the oxygenated blood. So in this case, you discover that then it goes to the what? To the body. So example, e.g. So you just say example, we've got fish. Fish gets to have this type of blood circulation. So how does the blood circulate in fish? I've told you to say that fish have a single circuit or single blood circulation, whereby the deoxygenated blood is pumped from the heart to the gills and then to the body. So this is what we mean by single blood circulation, where deoxygenated blood is pumped from the heart to the gills, then to the body. You are done. This is single blood circulation. But what we mean when we say double now, so when we go to double circulation, when we move to double, so let me say double blood circulation. When we move to double blood circulation, what do I mean? So double blood circulation here, what we get to mean in this case, so let me write it like this so that I can have more space. Okay, I think this space is more than enough. Okay, so what I get to mean under double blood circulation, there are some things that you are supposed to know, certain things you need to pay attention to. So double blood circulation, we are not talking about a part now or a system where the blood passes. So the blood passes through, the what? Passes through the heart. It passes through the heart twice. So twice during what? During a complete circuit. During a complete circuit, or this circuit that I'm talking about is a circulation. So during a complete what? During a complete circulation, where we've got so we say once for oxygenation So I'll say 1 is for oxygenation. 1, I'll say 1 for what? Oxygenation. 1 for oxygenation. And what? And another to deliver what? Another to deliver. And another here you put another to do what? Another to deliver oxygen. You can write this forward. This is oxygen to the body. To the what? To the body. To the body. So to the what? To the body. That word there is a body. So to the body. So you discover that example of some things that gets to undergo this. Example of an animal that undergo this. We've got humans. These are people. Humans get to undergo this type of circulation. We get to call double circulation. So double blood circulation is in humans and the other mammals. So humans and the other mammals. Other what? Other mammals. This is what you are supposed to understand. You discover that in this case, the right side of the heart pumps deoxygenated blood to the lungs, while the left side of the heart pumps oxygenated blood to the body. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm meaning here. So I guess you are able to get the sense out of this. So in an exam, you are just supposed to come up with those nice paragraphs. I know we can do this. We can do this. So you get to come up with those nice paragraphs. You explain, okay, the way this one gets to take place in this, like this. You get to explain whenever you are given a chance to write on something that you know. Make sure that you write to the point that a person will know that for sure this candidate knows what is talking about. So you need to let that examiner know that you are not here to joke. You are here to write things that they even know that for sure you know the information that you are talking about. Let us now go to this part. We've got the last part now, the last question. This is how questions do come in an exam, and you are supposed to come up with those nice essays, nice paragraphs. So here we are told to say compare and contrast. So you put some similarities and some differences or the structure, compare and contrast the structure and functions of arteries and veins. So you want to do what? You want to compare. So the structure and the functions of arteries and what? And veins. First of all, you are supposed to give a definition. You need to tell them what a vein is. You tell them what an artery is. This is the first thing. So you say, so solutions. Then you start by saying an artery. You tell them to say an artery. You say an artery is a what? Is a blood vessel. You say this is a blood vessel that. So a blood vessel. It is a blood vessel. You tell them, okay, it is a blood vessel that carry. It does what? It carry blood. It gets to carry blood away from the heart. Away from the what? Away from the heart to other parts. From the heart to what? To other parts of the body. To other parts of the body. To other parts of the what? Of the body. To other parts of the body, you do put a full stop there. A vein, you also tell them what a vein is. So you are giving these answers based on the information that you already know. So you say a vein is a what? A vein is a what? Is a blood vessel. This is a blood vessel. So you say a vein is a blood vessel that carry. It carries what? That carry blood towards the heart. Tell them towards the what? Towards the heart. Towards the heart from other parts of the body. From other parts of the body. Of the what? Of the body. From other parts of the body. You do this. So just by writing this, you get to attract 1 or 2 marks. They are going to give you 1 or 2 marks. Then the other ones are for comparing and contrasting the structures and the functions. So you continue now. So what I'm going to do is that we want to compare. So I'm just going to put some things here. So in terms of the structure, you need to come up with a nice paragraph for yourself. So in terms of the structure, let me say this is an artery. So we'll say these are arteries, and here we've got veins. So want to compare and to contrast. So what we are going to do in terms of structure, you discover that these ones get to have what we call a thick. So they've got a thick muscular. So these things I gave you, muscular and a what? And an elastic hose. This is what you need to know on arteries. Arteries have got what? Thick, muscular, and elastic what? Elastic hose. But when you go to the veins, you are going to discover that the veins have got what? The veins have got thinner hose. These have got thinner hose with what? With less muscle. With less what? With less muscle. This is what you need to do. But they have got what we get to call a wider rumen. Like this. This is what you need to get. But when we go to functions, when we move to functions, so looking at the functions, so you explain them. Arteries have got this. Veins have got this. The functions now are from giving you the functions. So I've told you to say that these ones get to carry what? When we go to these arteries, you are going to discover that arteries carry what? The arteries carry what we call oxygenated blood. They carry what? Oxygenated blood. These ones get to carry oxygenated blood. You don't just end here. You need to be careful with your answers. They carry what? Oxygenated blood. Except, this is very important. Except what? Except the pulmonary artery. Except the pulmonary artery. So except the what? The pulmonary artery. But when we go to the veins carry what? The veins are going to carry deoxygenated blood. These are going to carry, that is deoxygenated what? You can complete it. That is deoxygenated blood. Except, so these ones are carrying, so these ones are from the heart. These ones, since you've explained there that these ones get to carry blood towards the heart. So that is what? Deoxygenated blood. Except what? Except what we get to call the pulmonary vein. Say pulmonary, except the what? Except the pulmonary vein. So this is what you need to do. These are the differences. We've compared and constructed the structure and functions of arteries and veins. This is what you need to do. Can we fail these questions in an exam? No, we cannot fail. So you get to explain these using paragraphs. You get to explain them, you join them using your words. So this is what you need to do. So if you are given a question in an exam, you just need to make sure that you answer it just like this. So I'm putting an emphasis on this. Biology, especially section B, where you are told, on top there it is also written right in paragraphs or essay form. So you are not supposed to put points or you write like this. The sir was writing like this. I'm telling you, me, I'm explaining. The whole concept here is for you to understand this so that you get the concept. And it's you now to join these. You get to join them using your own words or language. So this is what we are supposed to do. So for those of you, this is a public lesson. I gave this to the people under my online lesson. So maybe you are not under my online lessons. You want to join me. This is my WhatsApp number. You can drop a text on WhatsApp. I help you clear your exams. So this is my WhatsApp number 0971 0666747. This is my WhatsApp number, and those of you that are interested in starting, make sure you text me on WhatsApp. I get to help you at an affordable fee. Maybe you are wondering why I'm writing this name. I want you to follow me on Facebook. I'm running a Facebook page by this name. So make sure if you're on Facebook, don't forget to follow me. We are a family together as one. And if you've not yet subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. So subscribe to this channel. Let's make sure that we grow together. You support me by following me on all the platforms. So this is my Facebook page name, Harrison J. Zuru Tutor. That is my official Facebook page name. So you can follow me on this page on Facebook. Thank you so much.